So when we look at a circle, if we take 2 points on a circle, the part of the circle that connects them is called an arc, right? And this arc, it has two things going on. It does have a length. We're going to talk about that soon. But right now we're going to talk about its measure, okay? An arc measure is in degrees. Usually we're going to be talking about it in degrees. So this arc is a number of degrees out of 360 all the way around. So maybe this is like 67 degrees for this arc, okay? So it's going to be some sort of degree out of 360. Now, a smaller circle might also, if we go to try to do those same relative positions, a smaller circle might also have a 67 degree arc right here, okay? So the size of the circle doesn't matter, how many degrees, it's just what part of the 360 all the way around do we have, okay? So these are arc measures. Now, when we look at the center of the circle, if I draw in 2 radii, I'm just going to draw them in to connect them to those points. This angle right here is called a central angle because it's coming from the central angle. And what we're going to find is that the central angle and the arc measure are going to be the same measurement. So this is also 67 degrees. That might be really easy to see if we took, for example, a 90-degree central angle. Okay, if this is a 90-degree central angle, well, then we have a quarter of our circle. So this arc measure is also 90 degrees. Okay, so those are going to be equal. I'm now going to show you how to measure them on GeoGebra. Just kidding. Actually, I want to also talk about what an intercepted arc is. So when we have an angle anywhere in our circle that we could start, okay, I mean, we really could start at the edge of our circle and draw an angle. We're going to look at angles all over the place here. We could start in the center, right, and draw an angle. I could also have it, maybe even starting at a random spot. But whatever our angle is, it's going to intercept an arc. So the arc, that's called the intercepted arc, is like the part of the arc that's within the 2 sides of our angle. Okay, so here would be our intercepted arc. In the central angle here, we've got an intercepted arc. In this example, here would be my intercepted arc. Okay, so an intercepted arc is between 2 sides of an angle. Okay, so if we want to measure how many degrees this arc is on GeoGebra, we're going to have to go to the more. Okay, and let's see if we can measure an arc. Now, that's not actually an option. So what we're going to have to do instead is we're going to draw in our 2 radii, and we learned that the central angle is the same as the arc measure. So I can measure this angle, BAC, that central angle of, what did it come out to be, 66.8 degrees. That means that that is the same as this measure of an arc. Okay, and we can continue to see that unfold here. Central angle is the same as the measure of the arc. So again, we are going to have to draw in the radii and use the measure and angle tool.